Good morning. Just sitting here at the airport waiting for the arrival of our special guest so that we can get to the next part of this house build.
There we are. That plane was completely full.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you made it. So, of course, as soon as I pick my dad up, we're at the hardware store. So, we have a big project coming up. There's a few more things I need to get that I wasn't able to get before he got here. So, let's go get everything we need. Thankfully, I have a saw so that we can cut up all the wood that we need to get and put it in this little tiny Prius.
It looks a lot bigger.
Yeah. Well, let's go down this way. Looks crazy from here.
Yeah, because you can see clear into the inner wall.
Yeah. A little bit taller.
Quite a bit taller. The last time I was here,
You can see the mark.
could just not see over it. So you were probably down in here.
Yep. What do you think?
I think it's huge.
It just looks tall. Remember, we're not on the floor level. So 7 more inches. It's a lot of dirt.
Pretty solid up there.
Yeah.
It's so solid. It's a whole lot of dirt.
Yes, it is.
Once my dad was here, we wasted no time getting started. We found our 0 point for the floor level, did a whole bunch of calculations for the roof pitch, and began marking the bags where the forms would attach to the walls. These marks had to be on both sides of all circle walls. It took us a while, but we finally got it done. Then it was time to make some jigs to make the form work easier.
Make this. That'll be a 5/16 clearance hole right there. This will be cut off to where it'll be right at the bottom of that all thread. And that way we can slide that down over your 3/4 inch wall until this hits the bag, and then we can drill our hole. Okay, push it up to me.
So it's pretty slow going. We're basically marking on either side of the wall, all the circle walls, exactly where the bottom of the forms should be. We're kind of using that as a leveled 0 point. Anyway, it's a long story. There's a lot of math involved. Ashley's dad did a lot of it. So I'm kind of over here by myself, just marking the wall. All by myself.
Really? All by yourself?
Yeah. Where have you been?
Welding.
Welding what?
A tool to bend the plywood.
Oh, fun times. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep doing this. You go weld your toys.
Working out all the calculations and marking on all the bags took all of day 1. Now we're very eager to get these forms started.
Oh my goodness. Would you like a level?
It's been a long day.
Long day of climbing up and down scaffoldings.
Yeah, are we done?
Yeah, we did it. It's all marked.
Good job, babe. With the new year off to a busy and slightly stressful start, I'm happy to report that BetterHelp is today's video sponsor. And if you've been here a while, you've heard me talk a little bit about my therapy journey that started a little bit over a year ago. I personally can't think of a better way to start 2026 than to take care of yourself and your mental health. If you're new here and haven't heard me talk about BetterHelp, BetterHelp is an online therapy service. When you go to their website, you just answer a few simple questions and they're going to match you with a professional therapist, usually within 48 hours. If you're like me and worry about being comfortable with somebody new, especially when you're sharing so much personal information, don't worry. If you aren't feeling confident with the therapist given to you, you can change therapists at any time for no additional cost. Therapy has been essential for me in this phase of life. I am trying to parent teens and young adults. I am trying to run a business, a homestead, be a good wife, be a good mom, be a good friend, be a good sister, a daughter. There's just a lot on my plate right now, as there is with everyone. So it's really nice to know that I can reach out to my therapist and chat about any issues that have come up during the week. And BetterHelp makes it easy. As long as you have an internet connection, you can do your therapy session. I've done my therapy sessions from my bed, from my truck, running errands in town. Having someone to talk to is essential, and I highly recommend you give BetterHelp a try. Don't wait until it's too late. Let's start the year off right. Visit betterhelp.com/tinyshinyhome and save 10% off your first month of therapy. You will not regret it. Just don't wait. Now, let's get back to building those forms. Welcome to day 2 of constructing a bond beam on a roundhouse. We're up early so we can get started before our friends arrive to help. There's a lot of tools to haul back and forth, a lot of scaffolding to disassemble and reassemble, but this morning is all about prepping to install this massive I-beam, which will connect to the rebar and essentially join the inner circle together to make it even stronger. First, we need to cut the ends of the rebar on the inner circle, cut the beam down to size, and get it ready to lift up 12 feet in the air. Our neighbor and friend Mark down the road is going to bring his tractor over here, and we're going to lift the I-beam up in place. We've already cut it to size. We're going to try to get it over towards the wall, so it's just a little bit easier for Mark, but it's like 300 pounds, so we'll see how this goes.
Now, you shouldn't be doing this, right? You're going to hurt your foot?
I'm going to be careful. Just pull straight out.
Woohoo!
Keep going. Okay.
Take it over here.
No, just keep going. Okay, hold it. Now can you pick it up and put it over the top? Now,
How are you going?
somebody needs to hold the wheelbarrow still.
You guys get each side?
Yeah, and we're going to slide it until the weight's balanced on it. Hold it. It's got to come more your way. Let it down now.
Too much on the front?
No, I think we're about right. Let's go with it.
Okay.
Easy. Jonathan, move yours over more.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So how are we going to set it?
Just right straight in. Just keep going. You're right there.
Okay,
Let
so
it go. See if it'll stay.
Doesn't feel like it.
If we want to, we need to have a piece of wood or something we can put underneath it so we can get the strap around it. Right here's the center.
that center, okay. They touch. Yeah, it should go right like that.
See what that does.
All right.
Come on.
no
What'd you
way
say?
it's level.
Are you serious? It's in the middle?
Come on!
We still cannot believe that once this beam was set in place, it was perfectly level, and there was no need to shim up any of the sides. Next, we just needed to drill 4 holes on each side and put in some all thread to connect to our existing rebar. We're making sure to overlap the rebar as much as possible. I think we get about 2 feet here. Jonathan made sure to tighten those connections as much as he could, bent all the all thread to follow the curve of the wall, and now we're ready for our friends to arrive to help on the next step.
And we've already shot, we've already figured all the elevation from the top to the bottom wall.
Nice.
And each wall, and we've gone around and marked on each side of the wall where the bottom of the forms go.
Right.
Okay.
So if we just stay with that, we'll have plenty of room on our forms.
Okay.
The concrete's not going to come to the top of the form, but we'll put in our inserts where it needs to be, and the concrete's going to be roughly 8 inches thick. There's one wall where it's 1 3/4 inches deeper, and one where it's 3/8 of an inch shallower than 8 inches. But
We ended up
roughly
with a
be 8
slightly
inches.
steeper pitch roof because we built this inner one up too high. I don't know what happened, but we overfilled.
We were on a
Adeline's
roll.
fat bag.
Yeah, so instead of leaving it at 112 and making the bomb beams taller, he just
We went
changed
to a
the pitch.
1.10825 or something like that.
Yeah.
I just took the bottom wall and the top wall and the distance and divided it out. And everything come out pretty close, so.
We just got on a roll.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Stop ourselves.
I know.
And I'm not going to tell anybody. So.
Yeah.
We just told everybody.
She records it.
First up, we're cutting down all the all thread into 18-inch pieces. This gives us enough room to attach the 3/4 inch plywood, the washers and the nuts on either side of the forms, and we'll pull the forms together as they sit on top of the bag.
Man, look how easy they go together on their knees.
I know, right?
Jonathan, we want to just let the end stick out beyond the wall a little bit, and then we'll put a piece in. Well, we want to go up in this direction.
Okay.
Right through that then.
I'm on the line now.
My line is. It was right. Okay, hold on, down a little. Finger it on my finger. There's the line right there.
Okay, I'm holding.
All right, is that
Now, that
good?
needs to be plumb. Is it plumb? Okay, go ahead.
Explanation. Whoa.
Am I coming in right above the back?
Yeah, I don't like doing it with somebody else holding it because I've slipped off and
Oh, yeah.
drilled into my thumb.
Yeah, I've got a mark right there. Okay, you should be screwing as far out on the piece as you can.
Well, I can't reach it, and I'm not left-handed.
There you go. We've got. So
You're gonna need to put 6 screws in there.
Yeah. 3. Oh, one.
Yeah.
Torx drivers.
Torx driver.
I don't even see a line anywhere.
Yeah, we're all sucked in.
The first day of learning a new skill always takes so much time to get into the groove. We're trying to figure out the best process, the right amount of tools, tricks for holding the boards in the right position, and just working together on something that needs to be pretty precise. Thankfully, we have a great team here, and we all work really well together. Adelaide and Steve are working on getting the all thread prepared with washers and nuts so that it's easier to put through one side. Once the boards were pulled together, we measured the space at the bottom so that my dad could cut a 2x4 to the same measurement to be installed at the top of these boards, holding them together at the same distance. This is very important. And of course, we can't forget Cloud, who is always right by our side, making sure the job is always done right. It was a long first day, but we really got into the groove and we figured out some good tips to make it easier on us for tomorrow. And of course, there is plenty of time to play with kittens after.
Go in. In. See?
Oh my goodness, that's adorable.
She pops. Just pops out.
Is this Warbler? Oh.
Good morning, friends. We are out working on the bond beam build this morning again. We actually got a lot done yesterday. We only started at like 1 in the afternoon. We got almost all of this big outer wall finished. But because we decided to build these weird fiddly, I call them the wings, these sections of wall that come off near the front door and near the back door, and they just go into nothing. And so we have some plans to reinforce that. But part of this is we have to build something custom here at the end of this form so that when we pour the concrete in, it obviously doesn't like all come out. So we're gonna work on that this morning before we have some other people get here, because we really need a lot of hands to build those forms together. So anyway, that's what we're doing this morning. Wish us luck.
Well, sorry guys. I know we had a camera set up to show this process, but we can't find the footage anywhere. Hopefully we'll get some shots of what it looks like after. But hey, look, our friends showed up again. We didn't scare them off. Thanks for showing up, guys.
Kick it with your bad foot. All right, Dick, can you go down just a little?
Yeah, I'll be below the mark.
Okay, that's fine. Just the seam isn't.
Is it tight now?
The seam could come further in, but whatever makes more sense. If you
I'm not holding it.
You're not?
No,
Oh, I thought you had the wood on it.
I do, but it's not. There's no pressure on it.
Wait, are we on the line?
No, you're a little low.
Then just push it up.
Did you put it on the line?
Right there.
Don't worry, Cloud. Grandpa isn't mad. He just talks like that sometimes. I promise everyone is okay over here. The only thing that we may need to worry about is the scaffolding falling over. This is not OSHA approved, but that's okay. We do what we can with what we have.
Clear?
It didn't move.
Careful, careful. Is that a good spot? Should I go back a little more?
No, keep it. Yeah.
Right in the middle.
All right, ready? Here goes.
This tool that my dad made out of spare fencing parts has really come in handy on this outer circle. Being able to hold both boards in place while drilling and putting in the all thread was a huge help. Thanks to our friend Tom for showing up today and helping us out. And thanks Trona for being cute in that sand pile. Now we're really moving.
Do you have your...
Nope. Day 2 of putting up the forms went so much faster now that we're finding our groove. Everyone knows the process and what comes next, so no one is waiting on boards or tools. It's beautiful to see all your planning and preparation kick into high gear. And of course, Fiona and Scarlett got plenty of time to play with the kittens. We got a lot of rain that night, and the next morning was wet, rainy, foggy. But to stay on schedule, we have to work through the rain and the wind.
Because it was starting to sink. So will you stand on this side over here just real quick, see if it starts sinking? Because we might have to put a little piece. Yeah, you're going to need a piece under there too.
$14 5/8.
Hey friends, Future Jonathan here. Just a quick reminder, we have a couple of events coming up this spring. We have the Hyperadobe Safety and Design 101 on February 28th through March 1st. We have a Meet and Greet Homestead Tour on March 28th, and we have the Lava Creek Utility Lodge Workshop April 6th through 11th. You can sign up for all of them at tinyshinyhome.com/events. Let's get back to it. Morning friends, we're a couple of days into building our bond beam forms. As you can see, we've decided to take on another large project. But it's good because it means we can get the bond beam poured, and then that way that's all ready for when we want to start doing the roof. And we're trying to get this done before it gets too cold to actually pour the concrete. So the basic idea is that we're taking these strips of plywood. We've already marked on each side of the wall where the exact level the bottom of those boards should be based on a bunch of math that Ashley's dad did. And then we're sticking all thread through and we're tightening it up, and then we measure that distance on the bag and put in a 2x4 at the top and then cinch it all together. We do that about every 2 feet. It's definitely like a really fiddly process. It takes about 4 people, 2 people on each side of the wall. And there's like a bunch of tools and like different, it takes a long time. There's a lot of different steps. But yeah, it's going pretty good. We finished this big wall. We're about to finish the big bedroom wall. And then we just have the 2 inner circles. The bond beam is only going on the circle walls, just in case anyone's confused about that. We don't need it on the straight walls because that's not what's going to be supporting these bar joists that we're going to put up later. So yeah, we've got 3-4 more days before the concrete and the pump truck show up. So we got to get to it.
Yeah,
You're having all kinds of problems.
What did you do now?
First my legs hurt and now my arm.
What did you do?
I don't know. I just started running and then my legs just started hurting.
Oh no.
And now my arm's hurting.
I
Tape measure is right there. Not my fault.
Why is it so cold? I'm going underneath.
He's blaming the wife.
Blaming the cutter.
Like a glove.
But I love her.
Did you expect anything less?
It's okay.
Level it. Well, yeah. Split the difference.
Not moving.
There. Well.
Well, it's been a wet, rainy, soggy day, but we did manage to get the big outside bedroom wall all finished. We got it capped off, and we even installed some of our rebar for another project that we'll deal with later. But basically, this wall and the other one that sort of stick out here and aren't really supported, we're going to be supporting them. So we're tying rebar into the bond beam. It's coming down, and then we'll tie it into more rebar and build a form and pour something later. That's a story for another day. Yeah, we had to close down early today because of the weather. Where'd you get that drink?
Dollar Store. But it was half. I only drank half of it, and I just dumped the other half out.
Should we go to the dollar store?
Sure.
It's a we need a drink kind of day. Anyway, we're wrapping it up. We've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to finish. We have the inner circle, the hallway circle, and then we have to set all of the points for where the actual bar joists are going to go. It's going to be tight.
The views this morning were incredible. So much fog from yesterday's rain made the mornings nothing short of magical. Jonathan and I were out early trying to get the walls marked for where the bar joist plates will eventually be installed. We're trying to get as much done as we can before help arrives so that we can hopefully stay on schedule. We thought a week was enough time to set up these forms, but it was at this point that we started second guessing our timeline. But at least the sun is out and the sky is blue. It's going to be a good day.
Looks good to me.
Okay. I think that's the last one.
Oh yeah?
We just have to go on the outside and mark those, finish marking those.
Ready when you are.
Yes. Okay, you just pushed it forward. That's good.
Now it's time for the inner circle. We switched from 3/4 inch plywood to 1/2 inch. Everyone told us that we had to use 3/4 inch for any form work, but there was no way to bend that size of plywood into this tight circle. So, with 1/2-inch plywood cut to size, we just had to use our special tool we made to help hold those boards in place. Steve also had a really great idea to pre-stress the plywood with his ratchet straps, and that helped so much. Thank you, Steve. Well, here we are at 4:18 and we're still working on the inner circle that we started working on this morning. So, some things that we are learning. Our curve is very tight. It's a very tight circle, so we have switched from 3/4 inch that we used on the outside walls to 1/2 inch, and it's still cracking some of the boards if we push them too tight. So what we're having to do is put those all thread rods in closer together and just go slower around the circle. It's very complicated, very tedious, very time consuming, and we're all wondering why we built a circle house. But this is okay. Everything's gonna be fine. But that means we only have Saturday and Sunday to finish the hallway circle and to set all the 2x8s at the correct pitch for the trusses to sit on that the concrete is going to be poured up to. Very complicated again. So we're just fingers crossed that we get this done in time.
Okay,
Perfect.
it's dark.
So we got a text early this morning from Ash's dad, and he said, we need to talk, which is never a good text to get. So he came over, it was still dark out, and he was like, I don't think we're going to be ready for the pour on Monday. After all the trouble with the inner circle yesterday, our timeline is all messed up. We still have to finish the inner circle, do the hallway circle, and then we have to set all 40-something plates on pitch and at the right height throughout all of that. And he just really didn't want to be rushed setting those plates, which is understandable. So we are going to push his flight. He's going to stay for a few more days, and we're going to do our best to push the concrete in the pump truck back. I'm hoping we can actually do that. I'm not sure that we will. So wish us luck, because we have a lot riding on the timing of this pour with all the freezing temperatures and everything that's going to happen this next week. It's always something.